Two, one. Good evening, and I don't know what it's like down on the coast, but up here, if you can see behind me, this was taken. If you can imagine the wall behind me, not there, we took this about lunchtime, and we've had about another 6 hours snow on top of that. So, strangely enough, it's not all that deep. I think it's been fairly wet, sort of stuff. I don't think they've got anything down in Surrey from what we were hearing, and I doubt they'll have anything down in Eastbourne. So, they'll have plenty in Stoke, no doubt. Right, we will kick off. We've got lots of people, and it's lovely, lovely to see Rick back. We haven't seen Rick since, last, what, February, March, God knows.
Right, have you had a haircut, Rick, since then? Have you? No haircut. Sorry, I'll shut up. Zip.
Right, Richard Digen's song.
No haircut.
The man that built the bridges, the man that built canals, the man that made the hammer, the man who made the nails, the man that built the sailing ships, the man that mined the mines, the man that built the factory, now built the railway lines. And the man that built the Spitfire, the man that built the mill, built it by the river, why I also built the wheel. And I built the tall cathedral, then with stones and tar, I built the road and highways, then I built the car. I'm a craftsman, I'm a draftsman, construction engineer. I'm the jack of all trades, who created all that's here. A technician, electrician, man of industry. I'm the jack of all trades, what you see is down to me. The man that wrote the manuals, the man that made the plans, the man that built the dry stone walls with my own bare hands. I'm the man that built the castles, I built them just for fun. Look at castles and you'll see I never finished one. I built derision and division. I'm the man that had you beat. I'm the man that gave you hatred. The man who built deceit. I'm the man that screwed this place up. The man that blew the lid. But I'm the man that built forgiveness. And I'm really proud I did. I'm a craftsman, I'm a draftsman, construction engineer. I'm the jack of all trades, who created all that's here. A technician, electrician, a man of industry. I'm the jack of all trades, what you see is down to me. Craftsman, I'm a draftsman, construction engineer. I'm the jack of all trades, who created all that's here. A technician, electrician, a man of industry. I'm the jack of all trades, what you see is down to me.
I should have said, very nice, John. I should have said to everybody, if you wish to unmute yourselves and show your appreciation or otherwise at the end of songs, that's perfectly fine. Just remember to mute yourselves afterwards so we don't interfere with the next one. But your contribution is always appreciated. Thank you.
Right, new year, new song. This is an Arch Fisher song, which I robbed from somebody at Dragon's Breath who sang it. I think Peter Thompson did this months ago. And everybody in the club there was saying, "Oh, what was that one, Peter?" And wrote it down. The Final Troll. To be honest, it's got one or two verses too long, and I haven't decided which one to kick out yet. So I'll do the full thing tonight, provided I remember them all, and then I'll probably kick a couple of verses out. So The Final Troll. It's been 3 long years since we made her pay. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And the owners say that we've had a day. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And haul away for the final troll. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. It's an easy pull, for the catch is small. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And stow your gear, boys, and batten down. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And now take the wheel, boys, and turn around. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And we'll join the venture in the morning star. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. Sailing high and empty towards the bar. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And I'd rather beach her on the Skerry rock. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And to see her torched in the breaker's dock. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And when I die, you can stow me down. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. In a rusty hold where the breakers sound. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And I'll make the haven of Fiddler's Green. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. Where the grub is good and the bunks are clean. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. I fished a lifetime, boy and man. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. And the final troll scarcely necks a crown. Sing haul away, my laddie, oh. There we go, not bad.
New year, new song. Well done, that man.
Right, okay. I'll get rid of this background in a minute because if I move, it's a bit iffy. Right, who have we got next? Oh, we've got if he's still got internet, we've got Jeff there now.
Hey!
His internet's been a bit iffy today. It's probably a bit of snow on the wire. Have you got snow at St Asaph, Jeff?
We did have this morning, but it's passed by now.
Yeah.
Is it on its way to Surrey, do you think?
I don't know where it went to because it turned to rain and it's poured rain all afternoon.
No, it's just been snowing up here all afternoon.
Same here.
Okay, Jeff.
Hi then.
Okay. This is Jackson C. Frank, this one, called Kimby. Bear with me. Kimby wants a $9 show. Kimby wants a $9 show. $9 show, and I need a place to go. Baby, where you been so long? Been in the state pen with them rough and rowdy men. Baby, where you been so long? I've been in the state pen and I've gotta go back again. Baby, where you been so long? Kimby, let your hair hang down. Kimby, let your hair, let it hang down. Bands all around, curls around the brown. Oh, that's the wrong word. Let your hair hang down with your bands all around. Kimby, let your hair hang down. Let your hair hang down and come morning, you know I'll be gone. Well, baby, let your hair hang down. Well, I wished I were a mole in the ground. I wished I were a mole in the ground. A mole in the ground, and I swear I'd tear this mountain down. I wished I were a mole in the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Fade out as well there. Very nice.
Yeah. Nice soft fade.
You have to remember it's a folk club. Don't be too tasteful.
Was the balance all right after the problem with the guitar at the beginning?
I thought it was okay.
It was lovely, Jeff. It was spot on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this actually is really a bluegrass song. I heard this in one of the nights that the chap from Cobb Records organises in Bangor when we could do things like that. And it's by a group called the Sweet Lowdown. It's called Redshift Blues. train whistle fades. It's the last train of the day. On the platform in the rain, you've got no one to blame. With those red shift blues, red shift blues. How you gonna lose the red shift blues? You know we've grown apart from the very start, and what drew us near has become a mystery here. With those red shift blues, red shift blues. And how you gonna lose the red shift blues? Drifting away, the stars are sure to fade. Drifting apart, alone in the dark. Train whistle fades. It's the last train of the day. On the platform in the rain, you've got no one to blame. With those red shift blues, red shift blues. And how you gonna lose the red shift blues? The red shift blues.
No killing, no chilling, just perfect.
You're a gentle soul, Jeffrey. That's for sure.
Which instrument are you playing tonight, Jeff?
The what is it? It's a Martin.
Oh, it's one of his
had a laugh and a
cheaper
quiet
ones. Yeah.
Collection.
Oh, it's only a cheap one. It comes from Mexico. It's not. It's American, but it's not American. They made it in Mexico. It's resin.
Oh, I think Alan had one of those, didn't you? He had a plastic.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a long time ago. They've come on since then. I had one with a spruce front, but the rest of it was some laminated plastic stuff, and it worked very well, but it just lacked depth. So I sold it to a friend.
Not to. It wasn't one of these dodgy ones you sold to Gwyn, was it?
No. They're proper guitars. Gwyn's had, yeah.
Was it a friend for long after you'd sold it to him?
No, it's fine. She actually, and she loved it, and it was just that I did have the Loudon by then, and it just didn't compare, you know. So there we are. I've only got
Right.
half a dozen now.
Okay, Mr. Hawkins.
Oh, hiya.
Yeah, with your Yamaha
That's right. Yep.
250.
£2.50.
Two.
I pay more than that for a set of strings.
Right, oh, shut up.
This is a Bob Dylan song. Times Are Changing. Been done by everybody and his brother, I think, at some time or other.
You can go get yourself a whiskey glass if you like.
It's
What?
Go get yourself a whiskey glass if you like.
Who's that?
That's right.
I can hear somebody.
There.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you've grown. Accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you'd better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that is naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, or he that gets hurt will be he who is stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Mothers and fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Get out of the new one if you can lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, the curse is cast, and the slow one now will later be fast. The present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changing. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you've grown. Accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you'd better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. For the times they are a-changing.
Very nice as always there, mate. It's strange hearing a Bob Dylan song sung sort of properly, rather than a nasal.
What a good idea Jeff isn't here then. I said that. That said Dylan struggled playing guitar. He couldn't sing, and yet somehow he'd got something that put him through. And Jeff didn't like that at all.
He's got a Nobel Prize, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff.
Bit of a god, yeah. Jeff Lydon.
Well, when you're a big fan of somebody, you ignore their foibles, don't you? You know, I love Joni Mitchell. I didn't know she was a chain smoker all her life. That kind of put me off for a little bit when I found that out. But there we are.
No, I always liked Bob Dylan, but when you listen to his guitar and you listen to his singing critically, it's not very good, is it?
He was an icon.
The overall package and the song itself and everything turned out very well, but individually his talents weren't that good.
Well, there's squillions of others that
Says
wouldn't
me.
agree, Michael.
Says we haven't got a fifth of his talent anyway.
I understand he watches our YouTube recording every
Oh,
Saturday
yes.
morning.
Yeah, can he still hear?
Right, I'll shut up.
Anyway, okay, I'll shut up as well. This second one is right for the time of the year anyway. It's called The Month of January. It's a song about a servant girl who gets taken advantage of by the son of the master of the house, and she's made pregnant. And what used to happen in those days, if she got pregnant, it was her fault. She was thrown out. And in this case, she was also, when she tried to go back home, she was thrown out from there as well, and didn't turn out well for the poor girl. Doesn't say what happened to her eventually, but just said what a terrible pickle she was in at the time. Anyway, in the month of January. 'Twas in the month of January, the hills all clad with snow, and o'er the hills and valleys with my love I did go. 'Twas there I met a fair young maid with a salt tear in her eye. She had a baby in her arms, and bitter did she cry. Cruel was my father who barred the door to me, and cruel was my mother, that dreadful deed to see. And cruel was my own true love, that he changed his mind for gold. And cruel was the winter wind that pierced my heart with cold. The taller that a pine tree grows, the sweeter is the bark, and the sweeter that a young man speaks, the falser is his heart. For he'll kiss you and embrace you till he thinks he has you won. Then he'll go away and leave you all for some other one. Come all you fair and handsome girls, a warning take by me, and never seek to build your nest up in a higher tree. For the green leaves they will wither, and the branches will decay, and the beauty of your own true love will surely fade away. 'Twas in the month of January, the hills all clad with snow, as o'er the hills and valleys with my love I did go. 'Twas there I met a fair young maid with a salt tear in her eye. She had a baby in her arms, and bitter did she cry.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
I'm not saying you're a sad individual, Mike, but sad songs seem to suit you.
They
That
do,
you got a plaintive
voice,
voice, you know, plaintive, and that song was made for you, or you were made for that song. It was a lovely match. Thank you.
You say the nicest things sometimes.
Oh, I try occasionally, you know.
I was just going to grab hold of Margaret and ask if she was going to do a song tonight. And
Has
she's
she
gone.
gone? Oh, I did put a chat message to her earlier, but she didn't respond, and maybe she's got internet troubles.
Is that like women's troubles?
Oh no, 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 no.
Right.
No. I'm
Moving-
just
moving
hoping
on.
that she'll come back anyway.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll catch up with her when she comes back. Davith and B, not necessarily in that order.
And then
Yeah, well, I have bad news for you tonight. Well, some bad news and some bad news, really. One is that B will not be performing tonight. And the worst news is that I'm going to do two things. This, you know, absolutely dreadful. Yes, I can see your faces. Yeah, great. Okay.
I don't think that was in the
right.
contract, was it?
What
Oh,
was that?
Margaret's on her way back.
Is B okay?
Sorry, what was that, John?
so has B taken the huff for the new year?
Yes.
You've taken a huff. There we are.
Yeah.
It's a woman's prerogative to be huffy once in a while.
It's my prerogative.
Well, she's been like that for an hour and a half.
Oh no, damn it, no.
Anyway, I'm going to after I've done my first thing, I'm going to follow up with some sort of follow up to the times they are changing, but a bit in relation to Wales. We'll come to that later. Now, today is the King's birthday. He would be 86, poor chap, if he were alive today. And while I pretend sometimes to be an Elvis impersonator, I'm not able to sing, so I'm not going to sing this song, but I will recite it.
Oh, go on, David. Go on, David. Give us a treat.
You won't appreciate it, I assure you. No, there are more reasons for this. It starts with a bit of snow, and there's quite a lot outside over here. And also, this shows that on top of Rick, something else good has come out of America, despite what we've heard in the last couple of days. So here we go. I'm going to, this is a song that he recorded, and I like the words very much, and I'm just going to recite them. As the snow flies on a cold and grey Chicago morn, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. 'Cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed. In the ghetto, in Waitheta. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand, or he'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows. In the ghetto, in Waitheta, and his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks the rules. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man, face down on the street with a gun in his hand, in the ghetto, as a young man dies, on a cold and grey Chicago morn, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And I do like to add in Waifeto to that.
Yeah, lovely, beautiful. And the
Elvis
best,
has left the building.
Hey, don't do that.
Yes.
the best song
has.
lyrics will stand recitation as a poem, won't they? The very best songs.
Yes, that's what I thought when I saw it.
I really enjoyed
Yes.
that. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, don't sound so surprised.
Okay, well now moving on to the times they are changing sort of thing. There is a poem that is in the Alan Mabon set by Ceiriog, I believe, but somebody in the 1960s wrote a parody of it, and it's strange how it seems to be quite close to the truth today, talking about people coming in and picnicking and so on. And the original poem talks about the old language still being in the land and the old songs. This one's a bit more sceptical about it. Here we go. Aros mae'r mynyddau mawr, rhio trostynt fel y gwynt, mae'r ceir modur cyn y wawr, gan chwirnell megis cynt. Eto gwelir litter bin, o gylch traed y graig a'r tent. Ond poteli newydd gin, ddwed fod eraill wedi went. Ar arferion Cymru gynt, newid ddaeth o rowd I rowd. Aeth pererin ar ei hint, mae'r hitchhiker wedi dod. Wedi oes o sinsir i'r dilyn satnafs ydyw mwy. Ond mae'r heniaeth yn y tir, draw ar gerig bedd y plwy. Diolch yn fawr.
Didn't know the end was coming there. No
Henyain.
idea.
That's the
No
problem.
idea the end was tonight.
Sorry?
Henyaint ydy'r problem.
Heniaeth.
Old age. Henyaith. All right. Henyaith. Sorry.
Heniaeth, yeah, the old language.
Yeah.
Y Gymraeg.
Right,
Yeah.
we are
It's
going
been
now
alive
to.
on the gravestones, is what it said. Yeah. Sorry, carry on, John.
Right, shut up, David.
Ah.
Okay, someone we haven't seen for, well, since sort of lockdown. The club's Tame Texan goes to the same hairdresser as John Warburton,
Of course.
obviously. And it's lovely to see you again, Rick.
It's good to see you, John.
Yeah, how's Delore? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's over she sits right to the side of the computer, listening to every word you say.
Ah, right. Okay, I better watch it then.
Okay, well, this is a song by Ray Davies, who ought to be the poet laureate, but all they did was give him a friggin' knighthood. Granny's always screaming and shouting, and she's always huffing and puffing, and she's always ranting and raving, and she's always brewing up tea. Grandpappy's never late for his dinner, 'cause he loves his leg of beef, and he washes it down with some brandy and a fresh made pot of tea. Have a cup 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 of tea. Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Now, if you feel a little under the weather, if you're feeling just a little bit peeved, try Granny's standby potion for any old cough or wheeze. It's a cure for hepatitis. It's a cure for chronic insomnia. It's a cure for tonsillitis and for water on the knee. Have a cup of tea. 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 Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. You get tea in the morning, tea in the evening, tea at supper time. You get tea when it's raining, tea when it's snowing, tea when the weather's fine. You get tea for a midday stimulant, you get tea for your afternoon tea. Whatever that sickness or disease, for Christ's sake, have a cup of tea. 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 Hallelujah, 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah, 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 Rosalie. Whatever the situation, whatever the race or creed, tea knows no motivation, no class nor pedigree. It knows no one religion, no threat or organization. It knows no one religion and no political belief. Have a cup of tea. 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 Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah. 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 Rosalie. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. For Christ's sake, have a cup of tea.
Hey!
Oh,
Classic.
Hey!
Timeless classic.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
Rowley joined us in the middle of that. I bet he thought, bloody hell, that sounds like Rick.
And so it is. There at the bottom, we've lost the top of Rowley's head. We've got the rest of him, but not the top of his head. But there we are. I'm sure it's all there.
Jesse Winchester song called New Tennessee Waltz. My, but you have a pretty face. Favorite girl I once knew. I imagine she's back in Tennessee. By God, I should be there too. I've a sadness too sad to be true. Well, I left Tennessee in a hurry, dear. The same way I'm leaving you. 'Cause love is mainly just memories, you see. Everyone's got him a few. When I'm gone, I'll be glad I love you. Oh. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, literally waltzing on air. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, no telling who will be there. When I leave, it'll be like I found you, love. Descending Victorian stairs and feeling like one of your photographs, girl, took while I was putting on airs. Even by saying who cares. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, you're literally waltzing on air. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, no telling who will be there. passionate violins play a tune for the Tennessee kid who's thinking of leaving another town with no place to go if he did. So catch you wherever you hid. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, you're literally waltzing on air. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, no telling who will be there. At the brand new Tennessee waltz, literally waltzing on air. At the brand new Tennessee waltz. There's no telling who will be there.
And lovely to hear the Lord in the background there too.
Yeah, yeah.
We know you're there.
So we couldn't get her positioned right for the sound
We
check.
know you're there.
Hey, I'll do it again.
So
Okay.
now Gaffer's on next. I want to hear him.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the gaffer next.
Oh, yeah.
After Gaffer Alan, we've got Gwyn. So if you get his video teed up ready.
He's queued up ready.
Oh, we've got Anne-Marie.
Go, blimey.
I haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah,
have we?
Mark's probably just got home from work, knowing him.
Chasing ambulances.
Oh. No, I don't think he does a lot of that.
Well, nobody has to. They just stand outside the hospital these days, don't
Ah, yeah, you do. She's trying to connect. We better crack on and talk
they? Yeah,
to
we'll
her.
crack on with Gaffer. We'll come to Anne-Marie after.
In honour of Rick's return, I've got me bag of bricks again. Red ones, which are for marital bliss, and in there somewhere some blue ones, which are more like religion. And then there's black ones. There's a black one. That's for, you see, it's black. Yeah, that's for history. That's a religion one. So I put them in there so we never get the song sounding the same every time. And the length can vary as well, because there's a grey one, and when the grey one comes out, that's the last verse. So I don't always sing long songs.
This is your ongoing sponsorship by Lego, is it?
It's a very short song.
Yeah.
It is Scottish, as is my wonderful wife. With you and with you and with you, my lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. King Alfred was a warrior king who made the Norsemen run, but got struck out a master chef because his cakes were overdone. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Double religion. There was a man in Gilead, and he was wondrous wise. He jumped into a hawthorn bush, scratched out both his eyes. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Ah, but when that he saw that his eyes they were out, he was no worried then. Jumped backwards through another bush and scratched 'em in again. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Nebuchadnezzar was a king of great repute and fame. The wisest men in Babylon could never spell his name. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Now Samson was a mighty man, he loved his fish and chips, refused to eat Delilah's neep, so she gave him the snip. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoe with you, my Johnny lad. There's a lot of religion here all at once. Goliath was a Philistine, the largest that they owned. He'd have slaughtered poor wee Davy if he hadn't got stoned. And wi' you, and wi' you, and wi' you, my Johnny lad, he'd dance the buckles off the shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Oh, history, Christopher Columbus was a good at geography. Got sent out for an Indian, but come back with KFC. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. King Henry was the English king, but he was awful fat. Half a dozen wedding cakes contributed to that. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes for you, my Johnny lad. Oh my goodness, two-tone, religion and love and marriage. Daniel slept in the lion's den and come out with his wife. If you think those cats are scary, then you haven't met my wife. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Prue's husband Ian was picking beans when he dropped down stone dead. Said I to Prue, what did you do? Made do with bees instead. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. I bought a wife in Aberdeen. She cost me 1 and 3. I sold her for a shilling just to buy some whiskey with. And with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Whoa, history. King Charlie thought he'd wage a war against his parliament. He lost the war, he lost his head, now he's shorty to his friends. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Oh, more history. The world would be a safer place if Raleigh hadn't strayed. We'd have nae fags, we'd have nae chips, and he'd still have his head. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Another wife I bought in Troon, she cost me 2 and 6. She's better than the one I had, but not as good as Rick's. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Oh, I got a wife in Gretna Green, she cost me bugger all. She wasn't such a bargain, 'cause she drives me up the wall. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Now I walked in and you walked in, Johnny walked in as well. We lived like kings till the women walked in, and then they gigged us hell. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. King David and King Solomon lived most immoral lives, hopping in and out of bed with other people's wives. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. But as the day of judgment dawned, conscience gave them qualms. King Solomon wrote the Proverbs, and we Davy wrote the Psalms. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. King Harold's concentration occasioned him to die. He was slaughtering the Normans until something caught his eye. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Ha ha! Now Johnny is a bonny lad, and he's a lad of mine. I've never had a better lad, and I've had 49. And with you, and with you, and with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles off my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Oh.
Spotted the grey brick there.
Oh yes, yes. The grey brick.
If
had
you
that,
paid-
that means unmute. Prepare to.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you paid 1 and 3 for a wife from Aberdeen, you got done. You paid too much there, boy.
Yeah, I was robbed. Aye. I finally got.
Oh shit! Oh.
She's reached the parts that other women can't reach. Aye. Oh. Perhaps it's time for my translation. I haven't done my translation for ages. And Tigwin and David have been so good with their translations, and I haven't done any Welsh translations for ages, and I only do one anyway. And as you know, it's not the closest word for word translation. It just tries to get the idea of a seminal Welsh emotion, which the original song was about a young man who was unable to marry the woman he loved because the squire had first pick, and the squire hadn't, and had the woman, and he was left with no woman. And rather than go for another woman, he didn't do that because he was Welsh and because he was in love with the one that he loved, and he didn't want to settle for second best. So he did what a Welshman always does when he has to give up a woman and find something to match up with it, and he sits all day watching a field full of wild white wheat, and that's because second to women, and on occasions ahead of women, the heart of a true Welshman is ruled by enormous amounts of carbohydrates, and I've tried to incorporate this into the song. So you get very much the feeling behind the original song. You get the gist of the song. You get the emotion of the song. You get the powerful attraction of carbohydrates. But you don't get the word for word translation because the words did seem a little bit silly. I own I am a callow youth, a raw and clumsy amateur. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips of average diameter. I do resist temptations all myself. I have denied them. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, unless greasy Lil had fried them. I've never known a girl like you, unspoiled and so pure. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, if they're as old as you are. It's futile, my resistance is, when faced with all love's powers. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, if you both been stood for hours. To dream of finer girls than you, our youth would be deluded. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, unless there's fish included. Well, my idea of boundless bliss is when with you I'm kissing. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips with salt and vinegar missing. You might think me a fickle youth to hear the idle chatter I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, but two's a different matter. While every night I dream of you, a truly gorgeous creature, I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, but I'd ditch you both for a pizza.
I always wondered what that song translated as.
That is an extremely loose translation.
Really?
Some similarity of sentiment.
Oh. Oh, I'm disappointed now.
No, I thought it was fairly accurate, really.
Yeah.
Talking about a plate of chips, I don't think we can talk to Anne and Mark because that's probably what they're eating.
Oh, well, they're down there. She's got a yeah. They might well be listening.
Yeah, they're probably eating the tea.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll talk to them if they've finished the tea later.
Maybe pizza.
No, more likely a plate of chips.
Plate of chips. Oh, there she is.
There we are.
Annie. Oh, unmute yourself. Annie's there. Smiling face. Happy
Have you
New
got
Year.
chips or just the wine?
Hello, Mark.
Oh! Happy New Year!
It's lovely to see you.
We're just having Italian meatballs and Caesar salad.
Oh.
No.
No.
How healthy? No chips.
No chips.
Oh, it's the New Year diet then, is it?
So I don't think there's probably about 2,000 calories in this.
Oh.
Right, carry on. We'll turn us off so we can eat.
Oh, smashing. Carry on. Don't let us stop you.
Right, it's Gwyn next, Alan.
Gwyn.
Gwyn. Coming soon. To a screen near you. Mr. T. Gwyn Williams. Anytime, any day now, any week. Oh, God, is that the time?
Is it time for the ice cream?
What's Ruth doing? Andrew doing?
Annie, you're not muted.
Oh, sorry. How do I do it? Oh, got it. It won't work.
Please excuse the psychedelic setting. This week's Welsh contribution is going to be quite a short one. It's Dysgu y Dail, Sweeping of Leaves by William Crwys Williams. It employs a word which is an unusual word in a sense. It's besom. We're familiar with it in the club from the singing of Adrian West. Buy broom besoms, buy them while they new, buy broom besoms, best that ever grew. Unfair to call Adrian the club's curmudgeon, but we miss him and we wish he was back with his old German musician, seriously missed. But here we go, Dysgu y Dail by William Crwys Williams. Gwynt yr hydref rhiau neithiwr, crynau'r dref i'w sail, ac mae'r henwr wrth i'n foren sgubo'r dail. Yn ei blyg uwch ben ei sgubell, cerdd yn grwm a blin. Megis deilen grin yn ymlid, deilen grin. Pentwr arall yn agorffwys enid ar yr ail. Hydref eto a fydd yn tai gyda'r dail.
Well, short and sweet there, Gwyn.
Annie's managed to mute herself anyway, so that's a bit of progress. There's a funny little bit of background noise. I'm not sure whether that was coming off your lighting rig, T.
No, I think it's my son bought me this new microphone and I'm still experimenting with it. It's ultra sensitive. It really is.
All right.
If you're making a cup of tea next door, you can hear it. It's so I'm trying to work it out how it is. Had a terrible adventurous day today. It snowed all day, and the grandchildren arrived. I don't know quite why. Some family problem. They needed a place to be, and they were with us. So we built snowmen all morning and did schoolwork all afternoon. So there we go. Little Reese, the middle one, did a picture of the Taj Mahal, which was a good effort, I thought he'd done. This is a Donovan song, as there are Donovan fans with us. I'll have a go at this one anyway. Thrown like stars in my vast sleep, open my eyes to take a peep, find that I was by the sea, waking in tranquility. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man was singing songs of love. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 hurdy, he sang. Hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy, gurdy-gurdy, gurdy, he sang. Histories of ages past, unenlightened shadows cast down through all eternity, crying of humanity. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 gurdy, he sang. Here comes the roly-poly man, singing songs of love. Roly-poly, roly-poly, poly, roly-poly, poly, he sang. Here come the hurdy-gurdy man, he's singing songs of love. Roly-poly, roly-poly, poly, roly-poly, poly, roly-roly-poly. Roly-poly, 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 roly-roly-poly. Here come the hurdy-gurdy man, he's singing songs of love.
Watching Roly. Roly wants his 10% on that one.
Yeah, well,
using his name without permission.
yeah.
Right. The sun's come out here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Taj Mahal. That's what Ricci was drawing. That's the one.
That very thing.
Yes.
No, it's not the Taj Mahal. It's very similar. It's just a mausoleum I've built for Leslie when she pops the club.
I had to explain to him what the tower's there. A bloke goes up there and shouts a prayer from the top, doesn't he? He was really intrigued by this thing.
It's a very privileged job. He'd be delighted that you call him a bloke.
I'll
He'll have a fatwa.
I think
it was wonderful to see them, to actually see them. It was great. So whatever the reasons, I don't go into that. They appeared and then they disappeared. So there we are.
Right. Let's move down to the land where there was probably no snow at all.
No snow at all. No snow at all. But it's very appropriate that we should be in Wales tonight, because on the 8th of January 1973, Helen and I got married in Cardiff City Hall.
Oh.
time has come to say goodbye. I'm asking you to please don't cry. The time to me won't be so long to know you're happy back at home. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. We'll meet and never more to part. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. Don't cry, so please don't break my heart. So goodbye now, don't be blue. Try to be happy and be true. And remember what I say, sweetheart, we'll meet again someday. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. We'll meet and never more to part. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. Don't cry, so please don't break my heart. Oh, sweetheart, I'm leaving now. Yes, I'll soon be on my way. Each night upon my knees I pray, sweetheart, we'll meet again someday. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. We'll meet and never more to part. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. Don't cry, so please don't break my heart. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. We'll meet and never more to part. Someday we'll meet again, sweetheart. Don't cry, so please don't break my heart.
Oh, very nice. Hey, they scrub up well, don't they, those two?
No, normally we don't get out of the dressing gown.
She was a child bride, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And since you're not going out much, I suppose it's a big deal getting dressed up for the folk club on a Friday, isn't it?
Absolutely right, yes. First time.
I'm wearing a three-piece suit underneath it.
I'll tell you, it's a long time since I put a tie on. I didn't even know I had one.
We could have a theme night, couldn't it? We could have a formal night. I'm not sure whether it would work.
It wouldn't.
Right.
Lovely song. Thank you.
This summer, I've had my 70th birthday. Leslie's had her 60th.
The youngsters.
We had the wedding anniversary in September. And for each one, we've just been sat here, just the two of us at home.
Oh,
like Billy No Mates.
Lots to catch up on.
Okay.
Looking at it, it's always a positive side, John. You get your meals cooked for you.
We had a very nice meal this evening, I can tell you that.
Very nice.
Okay. Well, our second one is also a sort of gospel-y sort of song, and it's it's a Johnny Cash song, so it's country quote stroke gospel. Well, there was a time on earth when in the books of heaven an old account was standing, the sins yet unforgiven name was at the top. There were many things below, but I went into the keeper and I settled it long ago, long ago.
Down on my knees,
Yes, long ago.
I settled it all.
Yes, the old account was settled long ago. And my record's clear today, for he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago. Well, the old account was large and growing every day. I was always sinning and I never tried to pay. But when I looked ahead and saw such pain and woe, well, I thought I'd better get it settled. So I settled it long ago, long ago.
Down on my knees,
Yes, long ago.
I settled it all.
Yes, the old account was settled long ago. And my record's clear today, for he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago. When at the judgment bar I stand before my King, and he the book will open and cannot find a thing, then will my heart be glad, my tears of joy will flow, because I had it settled, and settled long ago, long ago.
Down on my knees,
Yes, long ago.
I settled it all.
Yes, the old account was settled long ago. And my record's clear today, for he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago. Now sinner, seek the Lord, and repent of all your sins, cause this he commanded if we're gonna make it in. And then if you should live 100 years below, you're gonna know you got it settled, cause you settled it long ago, long ago.
Down on my knees,
Yes, long ago.
I settled it all.
Yes, the old account was settled long ago. And my record's clear today, for he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago. Long ago.
Down on my knees,
Yes, long ago.
I settled it all.
Yes, the old account was settled long ago. And my record's clear today, for he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago.
Thank you.
Oh, some good old shit-kicking music there.
Absolutely right. Yes, yeah. Pass the ammunition.
Well, on behalf of everybody at the club, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that you haven't got anything better to do with your time than to come here.
Yeah, funny, that thought did cross our minds.
We've got John. Cheryl has joined us. She's at the bottom there. She's on mute. Hello, Cheryl. Give her a wave, everybody. There she can see us. Hello. I don't know whether you can see everybody or whether you can just see whoever's shouting loudest, which is usually me. But there we are. It's lovely to see you, Cheryl. We'll perhaps have a little chat later.
Yeah. There's a few people we haven't talked to, Chaz and Jan. I understand they're not.
Oh, they're shy tonight.
Shame, but there we go.
We'll get an excuse from them, Johnny. Look, they can't get away with that. I'll ask them to unmute and excuse themselves. Go on, what's the excuse?
Please forgive us. Please,
No,
please.
no. What is the excuse? You can't be asked.
We just spent 2 hours with our scouts doing a an online survival game.
So
That's
we're
a
now
perfect-
just relaxing.
That's a perfectly valid excuse in my book.
Thank you.
It was lovely. They got really, really involved in it. So when we finished, they said, "Woo!"
And we went, woo, yes. Time to go.
Because you could always just about manage John's favourite, push the push the.
Oh, shut it!
Oh, we do
yourself.
actually
Come
like.
on.
we've got another one.
It can't be worse than that one.
Well, we'll see how time goes.
Oh yes, it is.
If we're scraping the barrel, you might be on whether you like it or not.
Okay, if you scrape the barrel, we'll do an even worse than the plunger one for you.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, I'm right at the bottom of the barrel, so.
There is no song worse than pushing the bloody damper in and out.
Oh, I think there might be.
Love it.
It is
Oh.
extension.
Star in the east. Stop.
Hang on, the cookout
Yeah.
door.
Star of the east.
Shut the
shine
buggers
on
up,
the
Alan.
cookhouse door.
Right, move on. It's John and Carol. Let's have
They're muted.
somebody.
I think Carol's knitting warmers for that dragons there. I think there's dragons involved in that knitting, the rate she's doing them.
Yes, there is.
Blankets for dragons.
There's always dragons here.
Well, there you are.
I mean, there's... Who's this? This is Trevor. A dragon. This is Idris.
Idris. Oh, I like him.
And we've got Glass. Because he's blue. And there's hundreds more throughout the house, but there you go.
We've only got till 10:30.
Yeah, we are the Dragon's Breath Folk Club, you see.
Of course,
We've
yeah.
got a collection of dragons to go with that. So.
Excellent.
What's with the blue dragon? Is he just cold or something? Dragons aren't
Well,
blue.
you know, I've got a lot of red dragons, obviously, for our grand country, and I saw Glass in a local garage, and I thought, oh well, we might as well have a blue one as well.
Perhaps he was dipped somewhere. Perhaps
never
some
know,
Scots. Perhaps some Scots rugby fans got hold of him and gave him a
Yeah,
dip.
probably. Okay, we had Dylan's Times They Are A-Changing. I don't think they changed enough, really. So this song is one of my own. This is called Younger Man, and it tells my story of being a hippie back in the 60s, and then, oh God, I've not changed though. I'm still a hippie now, but that's another thing. But it's about, you'll get it with the song. It throws bricks at Tony Blair and, well, any other fascist you can think of. When I was a younger man, I thought we'd found the master plan for peace, and we'd find release from fear and hate and death and war. It seemed a cause worth living for, and I did, though I was just a kid. Thought we'd go and right some wrongs, grew our hair, sang protest songs, marched against the atom bomb and the war in Vietnam, and we preach peace as the way to live. Now we're laughed at, fell from grace, with a generation lost in space through drugs. We're portrayed as mugs, and militarism retakes the stage, and I found myself in a silent rage at this. You know it's all a miss. You can stop the hunt from killing foxes, yet you'll Bring your soldiers home in boxes from where you send them killing peasants in Afghanistan. And of course, Trump still has that nuclear button in his suitcase. Now you've got your final plan. We gotta go and take his land. We gotta go and kill some more. We can maybe have a nuclear war, 'cause Armageddon's what you're praying for. And Jesus might come and save us. If there's anyone left to save.
Excellent.
Oh.
You need to bottle that and flog it on eBay. Just bottles of that. Yeah.
Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Lovely.
I'm a bit worried with the line that said, well, not the line, but thinking Trump still got his finger on the button.
Well, that was just an interruption.
Just to frighten the shit out of us, that was.
Yeah, he's got till the 20th of January when, you know, he can do anything he likes because he's a bloody nutter.
Which is why they need to impeach him tomorrow.
Exactly. They've got to do it. They've got to get him carted away by the little men in white coats.
Yeah.
Stick him in a secure psychiatric
You
unit.
mean to take him away?
If I was behaving like that in the centre of Mould or any other place, I would have been taken away and locked under a section 136. By the way, I'm an ex-psychiatric nurse, which is where I get this knowledge from. And I think, yeah, he wouldn't be allowed out.
No, no.
There we go. Secure psychiatric unit is the place for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
With no Twitter feed.
No Twitter feed.
No.
No, I'm sorry. Bread and water. Oh no, sorry, I'm a nurse. I shouldn't say things. Okay, and of course, I'm now going to change the mood a little with a little love song. My capo's not right. Hang on.
I could see on Carol's face she was about to point that out to you, actually. I could tell.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
She's been there before.
Oh, dear me. Sorry. I'm going to do this again. I will be ready in another half an hour.
Andrew, help him with the tuning, for God's sake, Andrew. We'll be here all night.
It's not tuning. It's the capo.
Oh, Andrew, help him with the capo, for God's sake. We'll be here all night.
Put your arms around me, let me feel your love surround me. Feels like the warm glow of the sun. I need to feel you near me and to know you love me dearly. Come on, girl, chase my blues away. Sometimes I feel like nothing's going right, and life seems difficult to bear. Turn around and I'll see you there. Feel the love I know we share, and you just blow my cares away. So put your arms around me, let me feel your love surround me. Feels like the warm glow of the sun. Need to feel you near me and to know you love me dearly. Come on, go, chase my cares away. Sometimes I feel like nothing's going right, and life seems difficult to bear. Turn around and I'll see you there. Feel the love I know we share, and you just blow my cares away. So put your arms around me, let me feel your love surround me. Feels like the warm glow of the sun. Need to feel you near me and to know you love me dearly. Come on, girl, chase my blues away. Only you can take my cares away. Come on, girl, and chase my blues away.
Delightful. I was going to say, can you give me the words to that? But I've got them now.
All right, there you are.
Lovely song.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, let's hear from Carol. If you can put her knitting down for a minute.
Yes.
I've done so.
Just for a change.
This poem's called A Young Man's Autumn Walk, or Was It a Dream? I went out walking one autumn morning across a recently harvested field, when all at once I spied a pretty maid who caused my normal stony heart to yield. She spoke with a voice like a gentle breeze, hair reds and golds like the autumn leaves. And when she asked me if with her I would stay, I knew in my enchanted heart just what to say. So we stayed together for the rest of the autumn, and all winter long under deep snow. And I knew such love, such peace, such happiness. But where that place was, I do not know. Then the following spring, my love she awoke. Hair now golden, voice crisp and clear. And I knew in that moment the spell had been broken. My love was Mother Nature, and this a new year. So I returned home, older yet younger, mature yet still growing all in one. And though I know I can never return there, the memories I have will always linger on. Thank you.
Always delightful, Carol.
Yeah. And the music, I could see Mr. and Mrs. Hawkins there swatting up on that and thinking, hey, Sheila, when you do a poem, I could back you with on my guitar. We could do a double act. What do you think, Mike?
Don't be silly, Alan.
Why? It sounded lovely. I thought that was lovely. Gentle guitar, little gentle guitar behind the poems. Lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
My ability on the guitar is very
Carol's
limited.
cup of tea all over the floor.
No.
Put the guitar on my stand and back-heeled it.
And it's not a little cup, as you can see.
Well, of course, Rick would suggest you have another cup of tea, of course, wouldn't he?
I would think so. I'm just going to have another glass of wine.
That's the way.
I've got to reveal to everybody that on Tuesday night, John actually knocked over a bottle of wine.
A glass. It was not
A
a
glass,
bottle.
was it?
It was this glass, and it went all under the computer, near me mouse, and
Oh, not your
Oh,
mouth.
don't bring your personal
all
bits
sorts
into
of
this.
things, and I thought, oh, that's it. I'm dead now. But I wasn't. We carried on with the night. But yes, I am known for my
Clumsiness.
proficiency in being clumsy. Let's put it that way.
I'm out of camera because I'm now clearing up.
Carol is now out of camera,
Excellent.
as she said. Yeah. Right, I'm going to shut up and let you carry on with the night, please.
Is there anybody else we haven't talked to, Alan? I'm just
Well, there's Cheryl down there. We'll have a word with Cheryl. We'll unmute her and say hello, shall we? I'll ask you to unmute, Cheryl, because you haven't been here for ages.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello.
Pen,
I'm trying to get to grips with this Zoom. It's the first time.
are you on your phone with it?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, you won't get to see everybody. There's about 23 boxes with Muppets in them at the
And I'm
moment.
running, my battery's low, so this is why.
Well, no, if you can join us on your computer sometime, you'll get to see everybody in all the little boxes, not just the gobby ones like me, but even the quiet ones.
All right.
It's lovely to see you, and we'll hear from you before too long. You see, you've proved you can do it now.
Yes, well, just.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on. I'll mute you now, and we'll move on. Lovely to see.
Get practicing the song for some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
'cause, you're penciled on my list for
Yeah.
about
She's shown her face. That was her first mistake, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, John.
Right, we're moving down to Eastbourne with Brian.
Sussex.
Hey, this is a duet song sung by Daniel O'Donnell and Mary Duff. I think I've sung it as a solo, but this I'm going to do it as a duet today. It's called The Last Thing on My Mind by Tom Paxton, and I've added a couple of extra verses. And earlier this week I recorded it with a Facebook friend from the Isle of Wight called Linda O'Connor. So I'm going to screen share it, hopefully, if it works.
Oh. If it won't do it, I'll make you a co-host and then...
I think it'll work.
Oh, it's working, it's working, it's working.
It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand.
In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind.
I've got reason aplenty for going,
This I know, this I know.
and the weeds have been steadily growing.
Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind. As we walk, all my thoughts are a-tumbling, round and round, round and round.
Underneath our feet the subway's rumbling, underground, underground.
Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind.
As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you.
Every song in my heart dies a boring without you, without you.
Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind.
Well, we met each other at a folk club, like you do, like you do.
I bought her a drink and we chatted, wouldn't you, wouldn't you? Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind. Then after the show I invited him to my place, like you do, like you do.
Then she played me Tom Paxton records in her home, in her home.
Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand.
In the wink of an eye my soul is turning, in your hand, in your hand.
Are you going away with no word of farewell?
Will there be not a trace left behind?
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind.
Oh, we're getting some reactions, the old big hand reactions. Very nice. Now then, your challenge, Brian, is to invite that lady to join. What was her name again, sorry?
Linda O'Connor.
Linda. Well, your challenge from here on in is to get that lady to log into our folk club and join us for a song.
Yes, yes, well done, but I think your technical expertise is somewhat greater than mine.
Ah.
I don't know how you managed to do that.
Well, we had a Zoom with just her and me, and then we sang it.
Yeah, the mistake would have been to sing it together because it would have been all over the place on Zoom.
Yeah, well,
That's
I cut out, if there were any harmonies, I cut them out. So I just the chorus was a harmony one. I made it one line each for us. You can't do harmonies
see.
on Zoom, really. Well, I don't think they would have worked anyway.
Right, well, carry on.
He's shockingly clever. Shockingly clever.
Yeah. Anyway, the next one is a bluegrass number by the legendary Dan Tyminski, who sang in that great film.
Brother, Where Art Thou?
That's it, yeah. Anyway, just like old times, you were here last night, and gone were my sorrows and cares. Just like old times, you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. I was alone in the darkness, my dear. Many dreams ago you left me there. Sunlight told me you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. I've been so lonely since you have been gone. I loved you with all of my heart. Heaven was mine when you smiled last night and said that we'd make a new start. Life's been so empty since you have been gone. I love you with all of my heart. Heaven was mine when you smiled last night and said we could make a new start. I've been so empty since you have been gone. I love you with all of my heart. Heaven was mine when you smiled last night and said that we could make a new start. I was alone in the darkness, my dear. Many dreams ago you left me there. Sunlight told me you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. Life's been so empty since you have been gone. I love you with all of my heart. Heaven was mine when you smiled last night and said we could make a new start. Just like old times you were here last night, and gone were my sorrows and care. Just like old times you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. Had a dream of an old love affair. I've done that a couple of times, really, because you should have banjo instrumentals in between, but I don't.
No, not the banjo, no.
Right, I'll remember that.
Right, Alan.
Tidy myself up for this next one, excuse me. It's just that this thing is under threat at the moment. She's threatening to catch me and snoring in the middle of the night and just chop chunks out of it. Anyway, right, I've got a song. And before I do, I've been playing with this all evening.
It's a family show.
No, elastic bands. It's the gift that keeps giving, isn't it? Elastic band, you just stretch it. It just, they do give up eventually. But this was one of my Christmas presents, you see. And they're at Poundland. Good old Poundland. I can't imagine the machine that has to put this together. It's like the inside of a mammoth golf ball. Elastic bands. The purpose of it is watching the news. When you feel a swear word come on, you squeeze the ball instead.
Oh, that won't work.
It's worked so far. And what I didn't tell you, the other part that comes with it is a baseball hat for your wife or partner to sit next to you with a baseball bat. And if you don't squeeze it and swear, you get the baseball bat instead. So all working out brilliantly so far because I'm squeezing my ball every time.
Oh, no, we don't want any more of it.
Right.
We don't want any more squeezing balls. No.
It's all clean stuff. It's in your head, the nasty stuff. So I started the evening on fizzy water for my throat. And halfway through Gaffer's first song, I had to move on to the red wine. And so I was hoping, desperately hoping that nobody would sing this song. As I was at the bottom of the barrel, I just hoped that nobody would sing this song, and they haven't. By rights, I should have sung it last week. It's a song by Dave Goulder, and those in the know will know what song it is already. It's called The January Man. And I'm going to crib the words because I don't sing it often, once a year usually. So here's The January Man by Dave Goulder. The January man, he walks abroad in woolen coat and boots of leather. The February man still shakes the snow from off his hair and blows his hands. The man of March, he sees the spring and wonders what the year will bring, and hopes for better weather. Through April rains the man goes down to watch the birds come in and share the summer. The man of May stands very still, watching children dance away the day. In June the man inside, the man is young and wants to lend a hand, and grins at each newcomer. And in July, the man in cotton shirt, he sits and thinks on being idle. The august man in thousands takes the road to watch the sea and find the sun. September man is standing near to saddle up and lead the year, and autumn is his bridle. The man of new October takes the reins, and early frost is on his shoulder. The poor November man sees fire and wind and mist and rain and winter air. December man looks through the snow to let 11 brothers know they're all a little older. And the January man comes round again in woolen coat and boots of leather, to take another turn and walk along the icy road he knows so well. The January man is here for starting each and every year along the way forever.
Oh, very nice. Oh.
There, you see. Can't be. It's a lovely song, you know. It's heard than sung. It's a more enjoyable thing to hear than it is to sing. It's a lovely song, and it's short. Dave Goulder, he's the dry stone wall man, isn't he? Mm-hmm. I think he makes a living out of teaching people to make dry stone walls, and up in Scotland somewhere. And he's a steam train nutcase. Rowley, where's Rowley? He's a steam train nutcase, Rowley. He's written songs about the fireman's job being more important than the driver's, and you would understand that, of course. And this is an accordion. It's a gospel accordion, and it's
gospel accordion to whom?
It's a took the words out of your mouth there, John.
Now then, you see,
the third verse.
I'm very glad to have this little bit of banter because it gives me a chance to tune the bloody thing in. What was I going to do?
You can do that Christmas song.
No, I'm not going to do the Christmas song. I could do the Christmas song if we get time, but there won't be time. Oh, I've got a bass drum, and I've got a bass trombone. You need a bass trombone, really. Everybody needs.
Only if you're doing German Oompa songs.
It's a timely song for this time of the year, but what you have to imagine now is a band of mummers, a band of wassailers coming towards you. And it'll go into the song. You'll know the song. Here they come round the corner. La 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 la. Before they go, they'll sing a song. Joy, health, love, and peace be all here in this place. At your leave we will sing concerning our King. Our King is well dressed in silks of the best, in ribbons so rare, no king can compare. We have travelled many miles over hedges and stiles in search of our King. Unto you we bring. We have powder and shot for to conquer the lot, We have cannon and ball to conquer them all. Oh, Christmas is past, 12 days since the last, and we bid you adieu. Great joy to the new, and we bid you adieu. Great joy to the new.
Oh, that was horrible at the end.
It's a bass trombone. It's supposed to be horrible.
Oh, open the window quick.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, give it 10 minutes.
A mate of mine was the best bass trombonist I'd ever heard. I didn't know much about. I was a brass band guy, and I played the cornet. And trombones are all about sonority and just a blend of sounds. And this bass trombonist, Walter Howie, he lives in Rhyl, fabulous bass trombonist, and he taught me an awful lot just by playing. I thought I didn't really understand sound until I heard Walter. There we are, a tribute to Walter Howie. Here's to Walter. Thank you very much.
Right, boys and girls, if we're quick, we'll get through one each.
Yeah!
We'll probably be about 7 or 8 minutes over, but what the hell? We haven't got a parky clearing us out here, have we? Right, so this is a Jeslo song, a little tale, a wintry sort of tale. There's a man down there and he's sleeping. It looks like he hasn't a care, and the woman beside him is weeping, talking to somebody not there. They both got their best winter coats on, patches and tied up with twine. He's cuddling a bottle of cider, she's caressing a bottle of wine. Ah, but one man bound is another man free. It's the likes of you, the likes of me. There's a man down there in a Crombie, with a high-haired blonde at his side. How she walks on them heels is beyond me. He smokes his cigar with his pride. The car's parked a block and a half back. They weren't too keen on the stroll. Time was they'd have their own place marked. Somebody's head's gonna roll. Ah, but one man bound is another man free. It's the likes of you, the likes of me. Now the man down there in the Crombie, with a high-haired blonde on her heels, has found someone asleep on his doorstep, someone talking in riddles and reels. The look on his face is a picture, the fire in his eyes is a crime. The old woman stops with her talking and offers him a drink of her wine. Ah, but one man bound is another man free. It's the likes of you, the likes of me. There's a man down there, he's a lawman. He gives them both a feel of his glove. The old man thinks he's having a nightmare. The woman screams of mercy and love. She's lucky to have him to lean on. He's lucky the law let him go. They're lucky to live in this country, just how lucky they'll never know. Ah, but one man bound is another man free. It's the likes of you, the likes of me. here and I'm thinking, I've watched them both come, I've watched them go. The man and the blonde to the bedroom, the other two off in the snow. Nobody asked where they went to, nobody wasted their time. It seems it was nobody's business, it seems it's not even mine. Sudden finish.
Oh, you see.
Right, Mr. Durno, with his plastic Martin guitar. Are you unmuted, Jeff? Unmute yourself. There we go.
I am now, yeah.
Take it away, Jeff.
You were going to do that lesson too late for the learning song that you've... Oh, no, can't do that.
That's already been done, hasn't it? Now I was trying to think what to do, and I suddenly thought, well, we haven't had a decent murder ballad all night, have we? So why don't we do a murder ballad? Where the arthritis begins to catch me out. I asked my love to take a walk, just a little ways with me, and as we walked, well, we would talk all about our wedding day, and only say that you'll be mine, in no other's arms entwined. Down beside where the waters flow, down beside where the banks of the Ohio. Lost my place now. I took her by her pretty hand and walked her down that bank of sand, and I plunged her in where she would drown. Lord, as she floated down, and only say that you'll be mine, in no other's arms entwined. Down beside where the waters flow, down beside banks of the Ohio. Had a knife against her breast, and into my arms she pressed. She cried, my love, don't you murder me, I'm not prepared for eternity, and only say that you'll be mine, in no other's arms entwined. Down beside where the waters flow, down beside by the I can't. Dan's going to sleep now. And I wandered home twixt 12 and 1, and I cried, my love, what a deed I've done. I killed the only girl I love, because she would not be my bride, and only say that you'll be mine. In no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down beside the banks of the Ohio. Well, that's one I'm not going to do again. Bloody hell.
Oh, no, is that first time out, Jeff?
Sorry?
Is that first time out for that song?
No, it isn't. I've done it for years, but
have you?
I just can't get the bloody finger positions anymore.
Well, I got that wrong. Is that first time out this year for that song, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, there we are. The only way is up then. No, that was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Who was it? Did Olivia Newton-John have a hit with that?
Yes.
Was it? Oh my God, I know stuff that I don't think I know. Because there was a bass sing, where the waters flow. I just remember that.
Well, the best version of it was Doc Watson's. I don't really know that one.
Was
he in Greece?
He
No, it was in Sherlock
beautiful
Holmes.
as Olivia.
I don't think he was in Greece.
It's your own time you're wasting, John.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Right, we have got Mike Hawkins, and then is Davithan Bede going to do anything or not?
I'll do some little thing, yes.
Okay, right. Well, it's Mr. Hawkins.
Right, Mr. Shepherd.
This is called Copper Kettle. It's a Joan Baez song from the 60s, 70s, I think.
Very nice. Did you get fed up at one point and log out and then log back in, Mike, or was it the computer?
No, the computer just decided it had enough.
It seems happened with Helen and Mike. I think Zoom's a bit busy nowadays, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just
I
the
look forward to
computer.
this. I like Copper Kettle. I'll shut up.
It did happen quite a few times when we first started. This computer just cut in and out, and it stopped for ages, and it's just done it again tonight. But it takes a while to get back on. If it shuts off in the middle of everything, it takes it a while to get back on again. So anyway, this is Copper Kettle. Get you a copper kettle, get you a copper coil, cover with new-made corn mash, and nevermore you'll toil. You'll just lay there by the juniper while the moon is high. Watch them jugs a filling in the pale moonlight. Build your fires of hickory, ash and oak. Don't use green or rotten wood, they'll catch you by the smoke. As you lay there by the juniper while the moon is bright, watch them jugs a filling in the pale moonlight. My daddy made whiskey, my granddaddy did too. We ain't paid no whiskey tax since 1792. We've just lay there by the juniper while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs a filling in the pale moonlight.
Get you a copper kettle, get you a copper coil, cover with new-made corn mash, and nevermore you'll toil. You'll just lay there by the juniper while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs a filling in the pale moonlight. Watch them jugs a filling in the pale moonlight. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The Gremlins are out. Helen and Mike and Helen have just given their apologies about technical problems and gone.
I think he needed to take his tie off, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Well, it causes problems. What he needs is one of these. I think I might just buy them for £1 and sell them for 10.
Right, who's next? Davith. Shut up, Alan.
I have to ask Mike Hawkins, who sat at the bottom of my screen here, did he have a grandfather called Jim Hawkins? His mother was the proprietor of the Admiral Benbow.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, my lad.
Oh, right, okay, that's
Lost
very
his leg to chain shot.
He was scared to bloody death by Blind Pew. I know that, but no.
It's the black spot.
That's where all our money came from, didn't it?
Ah, right, indeed.
You are.
Come on, I'm losing the will to live here.
Ah, shut up.
David.
Charlie.
Right, John, you will totally lose the will to live now, I assure you. To give you some kind of clue as to what I'm going to try to do now, you should try to find in YouTube the words, "Do you gaze at my bald head and wish I had hair?" Now, some of you probably know what I'm going to do now. Well, here it comes. I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said the world's a stage and each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 was when we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly you never missed a cue. Then came Act 2. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why, I'll never know. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me, and I had no cause to doubt you. But I'd rather go on hearing your lies than go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. And if you won't come back to me, then we'll make them bring the curtain down. Right, have you lost the will to live then, John?
Sounds like a poem.
I missed the woman wailing in the background that we get with the Elvis song.
Ah, yes. Yeah. But he has got a version of that where he sings those two lines, "Do you gaze at my bald head and wish I had hair?" And he can't stop laughing. It's far better than the original.
I know the one. Yeah. That was a song for Frank, really, wasn't it? You see, a couple of years ago, I shaved this off and I put it in a little polythene bag, and it was a raffle prize at first. But I thought, no, it shouldn't be a raffle prize. I should just give it to Frank. I'm not sure what he did with it, but it hasn't had any sort of effect on him. But
he stuck it on, but I don't think he stuck it on his head. I think it was, yeah.
It was about 3 or 4 years ago. The time flies. 3 or 4 years ago.
Right, Rick. Pay attention, Rick. Come on.
You what?
Yeah, well, did one.
He was asleep, John. I think he was asleep.
Well, he's at a difficult age, isn't he?
It is, yes. We did one. I did one King song tonight. I'll do another. Here's a story about a sinner. He used to be a winner who enjoyed a life of prominence and position. But the pressures at the office and his social life engagements and his selfish wife's fanatical ambition, it drove him to the booze, and he got mixed up with a floozy who led him to a life of decision. The floozy made him spend his dough. She left him lying on Skid Row, a drunken lag in some salvation emission.
Oh my.
It's such a shame. Oh, demon alcohol, memories I can't recall. Who thought I would fall a slave to? Who thought I would say, damn it all and blow it all? Oh, demon alcohol, memories I can't recall. Who thought I would fall a slave to demon alcohol? Barley wine, pink gin, he'll drink illicit port, Pernod tequila, rum, scotch, vodka on the rocks, as long as all his problems disappear. But he messed up his life when he beat up his wife. Now Blues has gone and found another sucker. He's gonna lead him to the brink. He's gonna lead him down to... Oh dear, that cat's making me mess up. It's such a shame. Oh, demon alcohol, memories I can't recall. Who thought I would stay? Damn it all and blow it all. Oh, demon alcohol, memories I can't recall. Who thought I would fall a slave to demon alcohol?
There we go. I'll drink to that.
Oh.
I was expecting to hear. Oh,
Oh. That was far too relevant.
Right, where have we got? Where's my list?
Cheers.
Gaffer.
Oh, Art.
Wow.
He's still alive.
There we go. Maybe to save time, I shall sing. I introduced this song when I finish singing it. We'll see. And one, I was going to sing a completely different one about putting things into the bottoms of important people, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be inspired by some of the heckling earlier in the last 5 minutes, and I shall sing a song instead about Admiral Benbow. By the way, I'd like to say that I've never seen T. Gwyn looking as young as he looks tonight. So I should really like to wish you a very happy New Year. He looks a brand new person. So there we go.
The portrait in the attic's getting on a bit though.
Admiral Benbow, he fought the French, he fought the French. Old Admiral Benbow, he fought the French. He fought 'em up, he fought 'em down, till the blood come dripping down. And the surgeon he did frown. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. Now Benbow lost his leg by chain shot, poor old Benbow lost his leg by chain shot. He lost his leg all by chain shot, showed the stump unto the doc, who said 'tis time you learned to hop. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. And then his other leg he did lose, and then his other leg he did lose. His other leg he then did lose, said the sawbones I refuse to treat a man who wears no shoes. You're fit for work, you're fitting for work. Then Benbow had his arm shot away, poor old Benbow had his arm shot away. Benbow's arm was shot away, and the surgeon he did say, I'm signing no sick notes today. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. Benbow lost his other arm in great distress, great distress. He lost his other arm in great distress. He lost that arm in great distress. Said the doc, 'tis for the best. 'Cause now your uniforms cost less. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. Then Benbow lost his head to a cannonball, a cannonball. Oh, Benbow lost his head to a cannonball. Poor old Benbow lost his head. Lost his head to a cannon. What? Benbow lost his head, said the surgeon. You're not dead. You're a skiving sod, he said. You're fit for work. You're fit for work. I don't know if any of you can see Alan, but he's trying to lose his head on a green screen. Benbow lost his body too. Sailor Bold, oh, he lost his body too. Oh, Sailor Bold. He lost his body, Sailor Bold. When the surgeon he was told, he said bandage up his soul. He's fit for work. He's fit for work. Now the surgeon got a call and a cough, tickly cough, or not COVID. Oh, the surgeon got a cold and got a cough. It was a minor tickly cough. Christ, said he, I do feel rough. I'll give myself next 6 months off. Unfit for work. Unfit for work.
A classic. Is that who wrote that? Ian Duncan Smith wrote that, did he? I would think he must have been in the running.
He's always a winner, is our gaffer.
Bless him. That was a challenge for him. Look at him. He's shattered now. Momentarily.
Warmer.
Right, before we move on to Gwyn, we'll just have a word just to say, nice to see, well, we don't see them. We've got Izzy and Jeff, and we've got Michael, who come every week, and I don't think they've got video capabilities, but again, just to say how much we enjoy them being here every week.
Yep.
We do.
Okay, and Gwyn, what have you got for us now?
Oh, he's muted. He's muted. Oh, dad future to Ian.
Conversation about Bob Dylan. Not the greatest singer, I got to agree, and not the greatest guitarist, I've got to agree. But what you've got to contend with Bob is the quality of his material defies. There are great guitarists who can play the guitar. There are great singers who can sing. But there's hardly anybody who can produce the body of material that Bob Dylan has produced. And all kinds of people have a go at it and make a success out of it. This is regarded as one of his greatest songs. It's a silly category to try to sort through, but here we go. It's a song called Visions of Joanna. Ain't it just like the night playing tricks when you're trying to be so quiet? We sit here stranded, though we're doing our best to deny it. Like you to defy it. Lights flicker from the opposite loft. In this room, the heat pipe just coughed. The country music station's playing soft, but there's nothing to turn off. Oh, just Louise and her lover, so entwined. And these visions of Joanna have now conquered my mind. In the empty lot the ladies play blind man's bluff with the keychain, and the all-night girls whisper their escapades out on the D train. You can hear the night watchman click his flashlight, ask if it's him or them that's insane. But Louise is alright, she's near, she's delicate and seems like a mirror, makes it so precise and clear that Joanna's not here. Ah, the ghost of electricity, it howls in the bones of her face, and these visions of Joanna have now taken my place. A little boy lost, he takes himself so seriously. He brags in his misery, he likes to live dangerously. And bringing a name up, he speaks of a farewell kiss to me. Oh, got a lot of gall, being so useless and all, muttering small talk at the wall while I'm in the hall. How can I explain? It gets so hard to get on. These visions of Joanna keep me up past the dawn. Inside the museum, infinity goes up on trial. Voices echo, this is what salvation must be like after a while. And Mona Lisa had the highway blues, you can tell by the way she smiled. The primitive wallflowers freeze, and the little don't sneeze. And the one with the mustache says, geez, I can't find my knees. Ah, the jewels and binoculars, they hang from the head of the mule. And these visions of Joanna make it all seem so cruel. The peddler now speaks to the countess who's pretending to care for him. See me someone who's not a parasite, I'll say a prayer for him. Like Louise always says, you can't look at much, can you, man? As she herself runs to him. And Madonna, she still has not showed. See her empty cage now corrode, where her cape of the stage once has flowed. The fiddler now turns to the road. Everything's been returned that was old. On the back of the fish trucks that'll load while my conscience explodes. Harmonica plays the skeleton keys in the rain, and these visions of Joanna are now all that remain. And these visions of Joanna now all that remain. There we go. Visions of Joanna.
About John Byers, wasn't it?
I think so, yes. But the great thing about Bob's stuff is it's never specific. You never know. There's an ambiguity of that. It's why it sustains over generations. It's wonderful. You know.
Our much missed pal Jeff Blythen
Yes,
called his first child, Joanna, after that song.
I'm not supposed to sing it, according to Jeff.
Oh. He's not here. When he comes back, if he comes back, for God's sake, somebody needs to smack his arse and say, Jeff, just come back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've said it now. I've said it. Thank you.
Right, well, let's have a look at my list. We have got John and Carol there.
Oh, have we? Oh, God.
Carol made a stunning snowman this morning. It had a black eye. She must have smacked it one.
You should have had 2 black eyes.
At least it's not raining, is it?
A stunning snowman. Is that a snowman that stuns you?
It tasers you. Are you there, John?
I think I am. Just about. I'm going to have an attempt at this song, which I have never done before in my life. It's the Death and Glory Wassail song.
Sounds a bit Trumpist to me.
It sounds a bit Hell's Angels to me.
Wassail, wassail, we know you're about, though you sit in the dark and pretend that you're out. If you're thinking of calling the police to give chase, who do you think is singing the bass? Wassail, wassail all over the town, we all are wassailers of fame and renown. Come open your doors and fill up our cup, or we'll sing through your letterbox until you cough up. Wassail, wassail all over your garden. If we've done any damage, then we beg your pardon. We're sorry to call upon you so late, but we had to cut through the lock on your gate. Wassail, wassail, now you must believe 'tis more blessed to give than receive. The more you give, the more blessed you'll be. The more we receive, less damage we'll do. Wassail, wassail all over the town, we are wassailers of fame and renown. Come open your doors and fill up our cup, or we'll sing through your letterbox until you cough up. Wassail, wassail with a crisp £10 note, we can all drink your health on the pub down the road. If you haven't a tenner, 2 fivers will do. If not, then things don't look healthy for you. Wassail, wassail all over the town, we are wassailers of fame and renown. Come open your doors and fill up our cup, or we'll sing through your letterbox until you cough up. Wassail, wassail all over for now. Now you've seen sense, we will make no more row. Peace be upon you all at repose, and we'll come no more nigh you until the pubs close. Wassail, wassail all over your town, we are wassailers of fame and renown. Come open your doors and fill up our cup, or we'll sing through your letterbox until you cough up.
Oh,
Hey, thank you.
You see, I think that explains that wassailing is nothing more than a protection racket, really.
This is true. Yeah.
You mean it was ale?
Yeah. Oh, ah. I'm going to keep singing till you pay me, and then I'll go away.
Right. Oh, I'll tell you, Carl hasn't been here tonight, has he?
Ah, no.
Because and if you watch this on the YouTube, Carl, I have a request from my missus, because we've got Burns Night coming up in, about a fortnight.
Oh, St. Gwyn Wednesday, you mean?
Yeah, well, you do what you want. But Leslie would like Carl to do My Love Is Like a Red Bird. So if you're watching this, Carl, get practicing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, anything from Carol?
No, I joined in the choruses with that one. That'll do.
Right. Okay, it's Brian.
Okay. This is a song by Irish singer-songwriter John Hogan called An Irish Harvest Day. As I walk round London city, beneath the skies so dark and grey, I don't hear familiar sounds, my mind is drifting away across the deep blue ocean and down that old roadway to see again that thrashing mill on an Irish harvest day. An Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay, no matter where I wander and no matter where I stay. I tread again my footsteps on an Irish harvest day. I can see my dear old mother outside our cottage door, singing some old Irish song I long to hear once more. And I wonder if she's waiting with those kind words she might say. God bless you all and welcome home on this Irish harvest day. An Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay, no matter where I wander and no matter where I stay. I tread again my footsteps on an Irish harvest day. Everything has changed now, there's no one there no more. The roses, they're all dead and gone around that cottage door. The young folk are all scattered and the old ones passed away. There's no one left to greet me on this Irish harvest day. An Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay, no matter where I wander and no matter where I stray. I tread again my footsteps on an Irish harvest day. I tread again my footsteps on an Irish harvest day. An Irish harvest day.
Thank you, Brian.
You know what key you were in, Brian?
No idea.
No idea. Well, I can tell you were in A major.
Was I? Okay.
You were, yeah. You were beautifully, you kept in the same key throughout the song, which is something some of us could learn from.
Right. Come on then, Mr. Smartass.
Oh, how very dare you! I've got two choices.
I've told you before you start. Can I have a request sometime for Wild Mountain Time? Sometime.
Oh, lovely.
I've done that for ages.
Next week.
Ages.
Lovely, lovely. Next week. Next week, I think next week, because talking of scraping the barrel, I'm scraping the bottom of this bottle of red. So I ought to give the song you mentioned, which is Why Mountain Time. That's the song. I ought to give it a bit more respect. And so we have a choice. We can either do a late Christmas song with a chorus that oh no, right, okay. So Holly Holly has to wait till next year then.
Yeah,
there we are. Holly Holly. It's a but Holly Holly, it's a lovely song because there's a lovely that'll wait till next year then. Oh, this year, sorry. Later. Very much later this year. So, I'm aware it's your own time you're wasting, Jones, right. You can polish up your Irish accents in this. It's called England's Motorway. It's written by Ewan MacColl, and I've messed about with the words. I think we'll get rid of the bass trombone. He's been on too long, hasn't he? There we are. Come, my little lad, and I will tell you what I'll do. Take off your clothes and get into bed, and a tale I tell to you. It's all about your daddy, he's a man you seldom see. For he's had to go far away from home, far away from you and me. Here's the chorus. Remember, lad, you're still your dad, though he's far, so far away. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway. Come on, try that again. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's far, so far away. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway. I sure we'd like to have him home. I sure it would be fine to have him working nearer home and to see him all the time. But beggars cannot be choosers, so we'll have to share our load. For we need the money your daddy earns while working on the road. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's far, so far away. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway. I want your Irish accents out for this next bit. I'm sure your dad will be home soon. He'll hold you in his arms. He'll be right here in Ireland, working on the farm. He'll stay right here where he belongs, with his family and his friends. And there'll be no more digging holes in roads to drive him round the bend. Come on! Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's far, so far away. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway. You're not going to get away with just one. Come on! Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's far, so far away. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway. Working day and night upon the site of England's motorway.
Yay!
You see, good song, smashing song.
Lovely.
A smashing chorus song. And get a chance to exercise your accents, you see.
Right, that's winding it up, I think, for tonight.
Oh!
Thank you for everyone who's sung and everyone who's just been here. And we hope, surely John Roberts got a gag or two in his crackers. You know, he must have found an odd gag in a Christmas.
Come on, John.
Surely.
Are we still rolling, John?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, I think it's a moment. It's a special moment. I'll unmute John, Aussie John. I'll ask to unmute, and we'll see if we get a special moment for the world to share.
He'll probably just tell us.
He's not moving. He's not moving much, is he?
No.
Glennis, give him a prod. How did? There he goes. What have you got, John?
Well, I got my arm out of the shirt and I'm ready for this jab. How are you fixed for that, brother?
It's Australian vernacular, I think, is what we've got there. Well, John,
you're very polite, Alan. You could say bullshit.
Oh,
that sounds good. Yeah,
it's not rude over there. It's quite acceptable.
I've got me swear ball here. Look, I'm all right now.
Right.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, it's got late. We're all going home to bed, and it's been lovely to see Rick and Cheryl and everybody else.
You can hang on for a chat. We're going to stop the recording just now, and you can hang on for a chat. So, Mr. Host, would you like to say goodnight officially? We'll stop there, and then we'll talk about people after we've gone.
Good night officially. We're off. We're having a little chat, and anybody who leaves early, we'll talk about you.